Welcome back to another episode of Debate Bay. Of course, I am your host, Head Doll in Charge. And I got my co-host with me, looking.for.tiny. Get your shit together. And we got Hot and Bother 88, a.k.a. Milan, whichever rolls off the tongue
Please
better.
stop DMing us, guys. We don't know how to spell it.
We don't know where it's at.
What you guys can do is you guys can call her phone and ask her how to spell it, and then you'll find her.
The number is
Go ahead.
770 629.
That's right.
Joke's on you. Anyway, for to jump into these topics, bro. A few of these I got offline. Yes. Social media. Thank you, social, for your, what is it? Contributions. Yes. Like PBS used to say, thank you for your contributions, keeping us alive. Yeah, so thank you for your contributions, social media. So we finna hop into it, honey. First things first. This was the one that we were supposed to get to on the last, but child, it got spicy, so we couldn't get to it, child. What we talk about, bodies and BBLs and changing the look of the industry and shit. So we didn't get a chance to get to this one, but it is a goodie. Because I've read this on more than one occasion. Some people say, yeah, you can. You just got to bap, ignore that shit. And then some people like, no, honey, it is not worth it. Can you date a guy whose family doesn't like you?
Depends on how unbothered of a person you are.
I say no.
I feel both ways. I feel like you start off like how you're saying, you start off not letting it bother you or whatever. I feel like you, especially if you're giving like something, at least some kind of heads up, like, hey, my mama crazy, or hey, my dad don't like, or my sister like if you get some type of heads up, you'll kind of be aware of how to maneuver. But if you don't know going into the situation, it's a little different. So it's like when you're aware of it, okay, cool. I know how I'm going to maneuver about this shit. But it's like after dealing with it for so long, it's like, yeah, then I'm over here because it's like, no.
You got to be strict. Listen, I've been married.
Girl.
I know what it's like for someone's family not to like you. You know what I'm saying? And at first it bothers you, and then you become unbothered. Because my ex-husband, he wasn't family oriented, period. So he could care less. So that made it easier for me to care less.
So that's the difference. Like if somebody like, I mean, this person is, I wouldn't necessarily say like real close, but they like their family is tight. Like they.
Now my kids that like their family is close knit. It's just it just switches up with the wave. You know what I'm saying? It's majority women in the family. Literally, the men are outnumbered. I say it's about 5, maybe 6 men.
That's how we are.
20 women.
We be chilling.
Get what I'm saying? So, but no, they don't be chilling. They don't be chilling. Like they like you one day and then.
And see, that's my thing. It's like that's why I'm like, yeah, I understand the just.
It depends on how.
But at the same time, it's like no.
I had a conversation with him.
That's
about
energy
his
you
sister.
don't. That's energy you don't have to deal with.
Yeah, I had a conversation with him about his sister once, and he was like, "I'm gonna talk to her about it." And I was like, "No, I'm at peace with where that is. You know your sister is that way. I know your sister is that way. I'm at peace with it. Leave it where it lie. Like, leave it where it lie. Because, I mean, you get to a point where it's just like sometimes the family makes you not want to deal with them because you're such a family-oriented person. Yeah. I believe that if you're a family-oriented person, it matters. Because I'm a family-oriented person.
Same.
So it matters.
Yeah.
You know, it matters. You want to be like that. I mean, most women who are married, they spend holidays with the in-laws. Mm-hmm. Like they do things like that with the in-laws, you know, casual barbecues or little stuff like that. Of course, it's with your family, but for the most time, you're endowed into his, and it's like when their family doesn't like you, it makes things way more complicated, especially when children are involved. Dear heavens. It's like, it's not fair that you still have to deal with these people on account of the children as well. Like, it's just bullshit all around. So,
I ain't going for it.
Yeah, that's why I said, that's my explanation for it. It just depends on how unbothered the woman is. Like, because at first some people, like in my case, I was bothered like fuck. Cause I like family shit. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all can't not like me because he's.
But that's
not
what I'm saying. I'm
there.
entitled to that. So no, I'm not. I don't like the fact that when I come around you, you got a look on your face, or you doing something like.
I say hi, hey, how you doing?
Because it'll be different. Like, it'll be different if. Okay, I don't really care for her because of whatever the fuck I feel. I don't really deal with her.
Yeah.
But it's a difference in I don't deal with her. Let me make it aware. Let me do what I can to let her know that I don't like her. Let me go out of my way to show that I don't like her. That's the type of shit that I don't.
Deal with me, and it's okay.
But that's the thing, like you normally don't. The person that's over here in the family, they normally don't. I'm simply here loving this individual. I ain't trying to take nobody's spot. I ain't trying to run nobody's parade. I'm not trying to take away from nothing that you're getting from this person. I'm simply here loving them. And for whatever reason that bothers you, number one, with mamas, they feel like they place getting taken for whatever reason, child. You will never be able to fuck your son. You might. It is disgusting. You will go to jail. We will call the police. But you're never going to be able to date and fuck your son. Stop trying to date him. Allow him to be a man. Like your children, it's like y'all like to quote the Bible. It's in the Bible. A man will be in his home when he raised up. He go off to find a wife and build his own damn family. And I don't understand that. Like there are certain cultures who feel like that's how it's supposed to go. The man always under the mom and all this shit, and that's great. But you like the things that your mother does for you and the things that your wife has offered for you are two totally different things. So it's like, girl, how could you feel like you're being replaced? I could never bring him into this world. I could never raise him to be the awesome man that you have raised him to be.
But sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes people are just nasty people. Like some people are, and when I say nasty, I mean like your attitude is nasty. Like your aura is nasty.
So you gonna get back like, exactly what you put out. I'm sorry,
nasty person. And
Mama
I'm not gonna sit
all.
here and play victim like I ain't never lashed out at
girl, because you get tired of that shit.
But you get tired of the bully. It's almost like, yo, you think I'm a motherfucking punk? Like I'm finna chump your ass off. Like at some point you have to respect. I don't give a fuck what you done did for me or how you feel about me or whatever. At some point I have to make you respect me as the adult that I motherfucking am.
Period.
If I come to you because you're an adult, it's not because I'm afraid. It's not because you're an elder or you're a relative of this person. No, I want my respect back. That's what you were getting. You were getting basically what I wanted to receive back.
Exactly.
I done gave you chance after chance after chance to give me back. Even if we're at odds right now. Shit, if I say, hey, how you doing? I ain't got to have no conversation with you. But if I walk in the room,
and I speak,
hey, how you doing? And you fucking act like I'm a motherfucking ghost. Bitch, you can goddamn swallow a whole motherfucking propane tank and then go to hell with that shit and combust from the inside, from your uterus, and get the fuck on. Like that shit, it's so upsetting because some things don't need to be that deep. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
It's okay to be y'all motherfuckers mean to tell me that y'all can be cordial in the professional environment, but when it comes to the people that you care about the most, the things that would separate you from them. Because, you know, people do separate themselves from family when they're in love. There's certain things that could separate you. You choose violence every go round. Like, you choose to be nasty.
But that's the thing. You know, when you're in a relationship and you separate from your family, yes, in the beginning it's because you're in love and you're this, that, and the third. It's fine.
Something.
But
I was hit with a situation
you make me not want. Why would I want to bring me or my significant other around you if you're going to make her uncomfortable? Right, girl, go on.
I'm thinking about marrying this man. What made me think that I want a big wedding? I don't even want you there.
Girl,
you're not even gonna make my day the day that I wanted to be. Just seeing you there because you've been so nasty this time. I
will send your asses on.
Y'all know how I get about my peace. I will cut off Sailor Moon, bitch.
Girl, no.
Xena the Warrior Princess for my peace. It is so important for me to have it because if I don't have peace, I'm wrecking shit and then I become the problem. That's my big thing. I can't allow, and then it becomes my issue because I allowed you to fuck up my peace.
Oh, I don't be giving a damn. Please leave me alone.
No, listen. One thing Will Smith said.
Please leave me the fuck alone.
One thing Will Smith said that was some raw ass shit. Someone can contribute to your happiness, but no one else is responsible for your happiness.
Absolutely.
Your mate isn't supposed to make you happy. You're supposed to make you happy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I don't work hard to make me as happy as I am. I'm still going through shit, but my peace, how hard I've worked to make myself happy, how hard I've worked not to be, you know what I'm saying, vindictive and trifling and all that shit towards you.
You don't remember that part on Soul Food?
You have
she was
got
like, I'm supposed to be happy. She said, Vivica Fox said, everybody happy. But we'd be more happy if we go out there and beat that hoe down.
I'm trying to tell you. Like,
okay.
it's just, but it's something.
No, I feel I'm definitely there with the wedding thing.
About picking
with
your
kids.
battles. Like, that shit is
I don't even want to have children with you.
Yeah,
why? Because that's going to be their grandma, and I'd be damned if I leave my seed with this hoe. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing it.
Things are very...
I'm not doing it.
When the family don't like you, it makes it really hard to love that person.
And then what's even uglier is...
You love that person.
If it be that one motherfucker out the family that don't really fuck with you, but everybody else, I mean, jails, love, they feeling it. Everybody else fine. It's just this one motherfucker that just can't fucking let it go. And then they fuck around and get in cahoots with the other motherfucker, and that's how it goes. Girl, I don't have time, and you will get cussed out every time because at this point, I don't. You don't never go into. And the thing is, I don't see it coming from you. Even as feisty as both of us are, neither one of us go into a situation on motherfucking. I'm not giving you that energy. Nah. Number one is because I know once I get there, it ain't nothing the motherfucker can say to me. That's it. So I'm not gonna come in like that.
I ain't gonna, man.
I'm not coming back from that.
I didn't call her with that energy, but she said something that struck me.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You didn't enter in with it. You responded to some shit. You didn't just walk in her house like, girl, fuck you. What's for dinner? You didn't do that.
About it
okay, that's what I'm saying. So no, baby. And you also have this thing about you being older than me, so you can say whatever you want to say to me. No fucking ma'am.
No, I don't want to.
I'ma always be respectful, but please don't disrespect me.
I don't want to.
Girl, don't do that. And I be trying to tell people, I don't know why I have to keep explaining to motherfuckers how I am. I don't. And I'm working on myself because I know my anger is a very ugly thing about me that I do have to pull in. Because once I'm gone, I'm fucking gone. Girl. So it's like, please leave me alone. If I'm coming in on some
and then to be
chill
so fucked
shit,
up when you actually love these people that once upon a time.
It's like hello.
You still love them. It's just that you gotta love them from like way out here. Like you gotta be like, I'm telling you, like you gotta love them from back there. That's the most hurtful part about it because you want it to be that way, and it would never be because you just won't get right. Like you just won't.
You abandoned me.
Telling you,
love don't live here anymore. What they say, Crump? Just a vacancy. No. What?
Why do we do
Please
it?
Don't cut it.
Every week.
Cut it.
Every week.
Milan, you respectfully can get up and
like what the fuck?
Like, why am I here?
Milan, you don't know that song? Milan.
What cookouts you go to?
Girl, let me tell you, that song can have you with a whole motherfucking
bottle.
Bitch and a pistol.
What's the name of it?
Denise Williams Silly.
You ain't never lived life until you was like depressed about
what?
Some real shit going on.
And played that motherfucker.
That is silly.
Drunk
Silly by Denise Williams. I'm telling you. Like,
okay, so after the show, they gonna provide me the experience.
Fuck a Drake, fuck a Kanye.
That's that
this
shit.
Is the shit you need to be.
Girl, baby said, why'd you have to go away? Don't you know I miss you so and need?
You knew when your parents was going through some shit when that door was closed.
Baby,
you heard this.
They was in that drunk singing.
You done heard some goddamn. I mean, you done smelled the incense coming through the door. You know some shit going on.
Look,
you don't even want to answer. You don't know
what?
You out, look.
Hungry as hell. I'm finna go figure out my damn because I am not knocking on that door.
Sandwich,
baby. Milan, I'm telling you, baby, that old school should have had you fucked up.
The family in trouble. It's over with. Y'all, we might as well go ahead and start
I'm doing it up. Yeah. Baby, first of all, that's Rolls Royce, who was also responsible for one of my other ones, girl, which is what is it? They threw in the maps to this whole wide world. You wouldn't get away. Cause my heart finds
Milan smile. I love it.
You know you wouldn't get far. What? Girl, Anyway, I'm telling you, and car wash and shit. Like, you might not ever get rich, but I tell you, it's better than digging up. No. Oh my fucking God! Listen, you about to have us have another segment, Debate Bay music tutorials with Milan. How many can she get right? Father God. Anyway, but like Tiny said, it's at the end of the day, it's all about your vibe. If you feel like you can stomach that shit, move on and hold your peace, then do it. If you don't feel like it's something that you can deal with, don't, because I mean it's hard. Yeah. It is a lot. And it definitely is gonna feel like a lot of times where this ain't even my drama. Girl, I don't have to deal with this. But don't penalize.
I'm sorry.
Girl, stroke it with emotion. Okay, but don't listen. Don't do anything that you don't feel like you strong enough to do. Because like I said, there are going to be times when you feel like this is not my drama, but don't let that steer you away from the person. Yeah. Because they can't help that the people that got them here ain't worth a damn. Okay? Love them anyway. Make them even madder. Shit. Make a sex tape. No, I'm joking. But do. But do. But the next thing on the docket, child, when I saw this, I was like, this will cause all types of fucking shit. Because what if the person took your shit down there and renewed you without you knowing, even though you was finna leave and shit? Like,
damn, both should have to. All right.
The question was, should marriage licenses expire and need renewal like driver's license or ID?
Yes.
I feel like that would kind of help with the divorce bullshit, because it's like, I ain't feeling it.
But keep in mind, it is marriage under the government, under the law, is a legal contract. So it's different from, a driver's license or ID.
That's what I'm saying. What if it was set up the same way? Like if it was set up like, hey, y'all together for these until this date. Once we get to this date,
y'all can see
come
if
and
y'all
talk
still
to
want
us.
to do it.
I'm sure that'll help with like divorce rates and stuff like that. But at the same time, I mean, they could still do that and still allow the divorce process.
You ain't never had your motherfucking license. I'm down there at the office. Yeah, he said he good. Come on. Stamp it. Man, we said he need to be present. Look at bitch, you knowing me or you, okay? I'm sorry. What imagine that? Candy. Come on, this bitch ain't trying to snap my goddamn cards. Like, please. Like, she ain't never leaving Kimberly. Your ass is in here.
I believe the license should expire.
I feel like it should. This is the same argument that I had the other day when I said that old folks should be required to renew their drive.
So mad.
Nah, I'm for real, man. Cause look, when you think about this shit,
You look so upset with that now for real, man.
It's so many reasons why I say this though. Like old folks should have to go improve their driver's license again. Like, why do y'all just have these old folks out here driving and be driving crazies? We done had to like damn near pull over an old man just to make sure he's straight, because the nigga swerving and all that shit. He just old. And drinking. You know what I'm saying? So he just old and shit. And it's like, come on, man. You know he should over 65 years old, bro. You should be goddamn.
Who pulled him? They did.
Man, old as hell, drunk. Really drunk.
You got out.
No, he had to. He stopped.
Why you made him get over?
He was drinking and he was like, he was swerving.
And
the car on the other side had already
like,
saw him like, and they were looking at us and shit like, y'all good? We was like, yeah, it's when to stop this shit.
I don't play by old people driving, man. Old folks driving is not like, it's not over 65. Like y'all should, and this is partly like, I'm gonna be transparent. My goddamn grandmother. She, she's an elderly woman.
She's a boss,
but she loves to drive, so she can prove her shit. You know what I'm saying? She can go in there and like, not only my eyes are good, my health is good, I can actually still fucking function. Like,
she is
right? Like she can actually drive.
I'm gonna be her.
But
when I grow up.
not everybody at that age pushing 90 years old is able to do stuff like that. And like y'all,
flooring foreigns, by the way,
man, they really should.
I'm gonna be her when I grow up.
That's a real thing. And same thing with divorce. I really feel like you should have to go in there. Maybe not every 5 years, but every 10. You know what I'm saying? Every 15 or some shit like that. And
Counseling
it just,
should be required.
It just sets
and
another
renewal of license.
For me, it just sets another level of responsibility of
your
initiative. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta take it a little bit more serious. Like come on, we gotta go in here, we gotta do this shit. Instead of just how it is now, you just go get your paperwork and that's it. Like,
Good luck, y'all.
Until you get a
Good
divorce.
luck, everybody else. Yep, that's how it be.
I guess you doing it. I guess when you file taxes, joint taxes, that's you renewing your marriage license in a way.
Oh,
everybody doesn't file theirs joint. You're crazy.
Your shit ain't finna be taking up my girl. I'm not doing that. I'm so sorry.
I don't file exempt. You file exempt on your federal and state. They won't be taking
my world can't be fucked up by your world.
When you're technically married, you can still do that. You can file separately.
Yes, I did it.
You should.
We're getting been law money.
You should.
Girl, what? Shitting me?
Everybody don't file it.
Not only that, it's because first of all, and not even just trying to be funny about it, but if you're with somebody, that's something that first of all, that's another thing that y'all should be talking about. Y'all going into this fucking man. We watching Love at the Lockup, the best show.
The best show in America.
She done got with this guy. I mean, he out doing his thing.
First of all, you gotta talk about the premise of the show. The show is about motherfuckers that are incarcerated and in relationships and full relationships with people on the outside.
Right.
So then they meet up with them in the real world,
and they go from there, baby.
So everything is.
So
documented.
now you're with this guy, and you don't know that what is it called, babe? Restitution.
Restitution. Yeah.
Oh, he owes. I mean,
he got restitution. That man got probation, parole. He was on an ankle monitor.
He in the negatives. So
after all, it's like 6 months down the line, and then he goes just randomly one day. They sitting on the couch. And he was like, "Yeah, I want to get us a ring and all this stuff, but I got to handle this restitution." $143,000.
So it's like your checks from now until your balls are gray are going to be garnished unless you can come up.
Y'all gonna be in debt.
So that's what I'm saying. So
that's
you
what
wouldn't want to
was saying about him in DC when she said what she said.
Hello?
No. I didn't want
I ain't mad. I'm not mad at her for that shit. I didn't
want your baby mama drama because I didn't cause the baby mama drama. You did. You slept with all those women at the same time and made them babies, and now they mad, and now they can't be mad at me because you didn't marry them. Like, dead serious. And then now this illegal shit. You owe restitution from them drugs you allegedly had. And the taxes of the money that you had,
all of that shit. If we file together, they coming for my shit too.
Built a multi-million-dollar company. You're out your mind.
And it's the thing is like you like I said, when you had a conversation, you should care enough about your mate to not even want to give them your day, even though yes, y'all together. Like her, I think it was her dad who was talking to the guy like, well, you shouldn't have you shouldn't be worried about his bills and stuff that he do, because I mean, ain't y'all gonna have kids? Ain't you gonna expect him to take care of them kids? It's like, first of all, that's not even the same fucking thing. That's just number one. Him being a father to children that we create don't have nothing to do with him bringing in shit that's due, but way before I was even thought of, and now that's my responsibility. That's not the same thing. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you care about the person, you should want them to have that debt on them anyway.
You didn't make that. You didn't make that.
From the jump, because you knew that was going to be a problem. So
now she pressuring him about getting rings and getting a job and talking about how she don't want to work, and
this is the love at lockdown.
Yes, honey.
Love after lockup. Talking about all, like, how you don't want
now mind you
work.
This man
how you don't want to work and you want him to work, but.
And you have to be not even paying restitution.
He was just in jail. He ain't had no job. Plus, he been in jail for like 10, 15 years. So
it was for some big charges. So this man is not finna get out and go and join NASDAQ.
Listen, let me tell y'all, ladies.
So he listen. He working at a warehouse. Ow! Why you step on me?
Cause I'm tired of kicking at your feet.
So she step on me. So. Now y'all see who really getting abused. Moving on. Anyway, don't you take that out either. Show them what's going on.
Like, get away.
My feet in the same
sound effect.
My feet in the same place as already. Clearly. Anyway, I don't even know what I was finna say.
that how I step on niggas.
I like that song. It make me so excited.
I agree.
Y'all, she was kicking me earlier in the episode. You could
Oh my God. I cannot.
that was just my payback.
I cannot. Anyway. So no, I don't. We not filing together. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's I don't have time for that shit.
I mean, I feel like that's the conversation everybody don't have. It's stuff like
but
that.
I'm saying though, but
It's
I feel
about
like, but I agree
No.
though.
Everybody would love to talk about prenups, which is, I mean, that's up to y'all. It's
Right.
It's not a right or wrong. It's a
Like Octavia told Britney Spears to get a prenup.
It's not nothing wrong with that, but that's up to y'all. That's y'all household.
And
blah,
do
blah,
60
blah.
million?
You know what I'm saying? But nobody ever talks about the
that's in that
other
way.
shit, like how you have
Shit get rough.
child
Some days you
support.
don't like them.
Child support.
Oh, we talking about marriage
If we was to file joint, any child support shit, that's
That's
going
old
on you
to her
too.
as well.
So, and motherfuckers don't know that and don't talk about shit like that. It's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff, man. Bankruptcy. You get married to a motherfucker in the middle of a bankruptcy. You don't
And
know.
in the words of the
Kimora,
lady,
don't be Kimora.
in the words of the lady who fried my wings when I used to work at Chime, fuck that. Don't do that. I'm not doing that. No.
Y'all know the new shit I just heard about though. It's motherfuckers out here living in the foreclosed homes. Because with the COVID shit, they ain't kicking you out.
Right.
So apparently, it's motherfuckers living in foreclosed homes and selling or renting foreclosed homes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody.
But how do you
is
have
talking
lights
about
and
this.
water and gas and shit?
That's easy. We've been doing that since the 80s.
I have no idea.
I got a water key in my trunk right
I'm
now.
trying
Who
to
water
tell
is
you,
off?
like, what?
And I got some wire cutters I could cut y'all lights on
That's
every day after
easy.
5.
That's easy.
Every day
That
after
ain't
5
nothing.
o'clock, I can cut y'all lights on. They got
So-
y'all fucked up.
A foreclosed house, from my understanding, I thought it was like a house that basically it can't be paid on no more.
I hate y'all
Whoever's
so
in it
much.
cannot pay on it no more.
Essentially, yes.
Tampering.
But
It's not tampering.
Ain't we just talked about tampering?
I didn't tamper with anything.
I mean,
hate
you
you
ain't
so
never heard of a motherfucker selling a
It's
foreclosed home
happening.
on Craigslist? Oh my God, that shit happens all the time.
See, I never knew you could do this type of stuff.
That happens all the time.
They remind me of Zach and
Motherfuckers-
Mary.
A motherfucker will go on Craigslist and put up an ad tomorrow. I got a house for sale or a house for rent,
Yes.
right?
Got
This
the
motherfucker
code
is-
for you to tour the house. And
They got the
everything.
lockbox, all that shit. Even if they do got the lockbox,
Ooh,
all you got to do is go
yeah,
online
Jesus.
and say, I want to do a virtual tour.
Now they
and then
got
you got
your
the code,
ass.
right? Boom. So,
Technical
motherfucker will rent out a foreclosed home, and the occupant or the person that rented it out, they'll be in that motherfucker. And then one day, the actual owner will come home and.
What the hell y'all doing here?
What the fuck is
Nah,
you
y'all
doing?
gotta get out. I seen it.
I
seen
think
it
that
on the
happened.
news.
I was gonna
It
say
hit
that
the
happened to
news.
that happened to somebody famous, I believe.
It was on the
Man, that
news.
happens all
It happens all the time.
Think your ass be in
They
some
had
shit.
you ride all the way
You
out
be
there
in some
and
shit
look
for
at the house
real.
and get to walk through there.
That's
It's
crazy.
Not even just. We ain't talking about just the little homes in Riverdale. We
You talking about some nice
Hey,
shit.
Donna?
everywhere.
Yeah.
This happens
Alpharetta.
everywhere.
Like,
But
yes.
because of the COVID shit, and this is. I don't even want to say it on, but this is the time to be doing your shit. If you know what you're doing, and we ain't incriminating ourselves, we do not support any
Debate
of this. This is just for
education.
educational purposes. You feel me? But apparently, this is what's going on right now.
Scammer blammers.
No, the only reason I know so much about it because my sister told me about it. She said,
Yeah, this
she
shit.
said-
First
but
of all,
she
this
said
shit is
something
not
didn't-
new, people.
She said something didn't sound right, so she Googled the address and found the original. She found the real property owners, the people who were actually the home wasn't up for rent; it was actually up for sale.
If the shit
Right.
sound too
And
good
so
to
she
be
ended
true,
up talking to the
probably
company,
is.
the
Okay,
realtor company
babies.
that was doing it, and they was almost shit out of $500.
listen.
Almost shitted out of a $75
I mean,
application
these folks so
fee.
good, they'll have the goddamn website.
The
where
paperwork,
it'll-
all that
paperwork.
shit
It'll look
lined up.
real
It'll
and
look good.
You get keys.
Yes.
all that
You get
shit.
keys, all types of shit.
That's crazy.
She almost got caught up like that. She was
It's
like,
just,
"Yeah, nah."
that shit is trippy how motherfuckers is doing that shit right now. So everybody
Just
out there in YouTube
Amazing.
world,
Use
be
your powers
careful.
for good. I here getting folks got motherfuckers crying in front of the house that they thought was theirs and it ain't.
And I don't understand why the people behind it ain't going to jail behind it, though. You just moved the whole family into a home that ain't yours to sell.
Baby, that's because you get in and you get out.
That shit been going on.
That's crazy.
That's why I said this shit, this done happened to some of our parents. Some of their
just funny to me
grandparents.
because I haven't seen no, like, major post about it. But apparently this shit
That's
is
embarrassing. Who would want to
I was
talk
gonna
about
say that shit is embarrassing as fuck,
I'm
though.
saying, like, you know, fucking ATL scoop or anything. You know what I'm saying? You would imagine more people be talking about.
Now, one girl,
trust me, that shit is going on right
it
now.
It did hit the news at one time. Once I did see it hit the news. Like, the owner came in and put her out.
That's cause girl,
she had done gave up.
This is not your
apartment and
home.
everything.
I mean, listen.
I felt so bad for that lady.
Get
Couldn't get her money
$200.
back. She couldn't do nothing.
It's a sundown suites
people
around the
wasn't answering
corner.
the phone no more. Like,
Tell them Tony sent you.
That shit is crazy, man.
Which is
That's why you
do
gotta
your
talk
research
about
on.
this shit.
I was gonna say do your research on people and don't just be because that's another thing I want to talk to y'all about. If we got time to jump that in there real quick, but do y'all feel like marriage or married couple should have a joint bank account?
Yes.
I feel like there should be one like y'all have like for bills.
Yeah, the joint bank account is for bills.
It's for bills, and then it's your bank account and his bank account.
But definitely a joint bank account to take care of the household.
So that way y'all can
any
all
outside
kind of see like right.
Yeah, like this because this.
Okay, so y'all seen the video of the girl talking about she charging her dude for rent and he don't know that
she paid the house off.
She already owned the house and shit like that. What do y'all feel about that?
That's lame. Because to me, it wasn't like she said, "Oh, I'm taking the money and I'm investing it into a business fund." So I'm taking the money.
We don't know which we don't know what
we don't. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what makes it look like, damn, sis, really. When you put stuff out like that, you can't half-ass tell the story because it makes you look like you on some shady shit.
I mean, she got.
Well,
her
that's
man
what the post was about. Tell us something that you never told your spouse. That's what the post was.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
who did it? It was
Jasmine Sullivan.
It was Jasmine Sullivan, and a lot of girls said a lot of remarkable shit.
Yeah,
boy.
But then again, it could be like something within their relationship. That may hurt him to know that she paid off a house that they're staying in. Some men,
I feel like
take offense to that because I feel like the provider, all this and the third, and you were able to do this and I wasn't.
And I would hope that she.
But I feel like that also goes against the whole old bitches are sack chasers. They only want you to take care of him. No, I got a bitch that's a boss. She handled this shit.
I done did it before.
I mean, it's deeper than that. Like
I done did it before.
Men are supposed to be providers.
But at the same time, me getting the house doesn't necessarily mean that you can't provide in other ways. The bills still need to be covered. You ain't pay off the gas. You ain't pay off the lights. You ain't pay off the food. You ain't pay off the kids.
But I'm not gonna lie.
You ain't pay off the upgrade of these vehicles when I want one.
Can I say something though? A lot of married women do that.
Do what?
That's why I was bringing it up because it is not new.
It's not new.
This is some shit.
Listen, let me tell you why though.
I've heard about family. I know family members specifically that was doing this shit.
Yeah,
when I was young,
like women do it all the time. Women do it all the time, and it's only because men are significantly worse with cash than we are. Right?
In most instances, yes.
We always have to remind them of things. Always, whether it's going to the store and getting a specific item, whether it's I like flowers on Thursdays and you just so happen to get me flowers on Tuesdays, even though I told you Thursdays, I still got to remind you because I said it yesterday. Like, we constantly have to remind men, especially when it comes to bills. All they know is to give us the money to let us handle the home. Women handle the home, men handle everything else, right? So most of the time what women do is most of the time what women do is I'm saying like a lot of married couples that I know of though, like the woman handles that though. Like she handles the finances. All he does is he just provides it. I know I was advised to have 2 different bank accounts.
I mean, you supposed to.
My comment
I was advised to have another bank account. I was also advised to tell him how much, like for instance, say
my daddy had a bank account my mama didn't know about for at least 10 years. So like he finally told her about it because it was building interest and shit like that. But he told me that and I was probably like 10, 12 years old.
Like say we got a bill that's $300, right?
And I'm sure
I paid the bill off, but you still owe me $150. because that's your half. You get what I'm saying? So you give me your half. I could take your half and put it towards another bill, or I could take it and put it into something for the house that the house may need. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you still paying for the same stuff I'm paying for. I just already paid it off, and you're not necessarily giving me my money back. You're just investing into another part of the house. Right. Or we putting this money up for something else that we really need that you haven't heard me, because a man's mind is always scattered. We always giving them like a whole scroll of shit to do, and you get what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of marriages work like that. It's not being deceitful. It's just men aren't as good with money as women are a lot of the time when it comes to handling running a household. Like, women don't want to be down on their ass for shit. You got us fucked up.
So yeah, like I said, I'm not as hands on with the bills and stuff. That's really Kimbe's thing. I mean, I'm not one of the women who just, he pay all the bills and I don't know. We both do things. We both go in on payments or whatever. But as far as like when it's due, what's coming up and all this stuff, we sit down when we get ready to go to bed at night. We go over that. Okay, well, I get paid what you need or what you've done, what you've paid for, and then I'm sending you that back, or we going in. Like, we have those conversations. But for the most part, he does handle most of that, which I'm thankful for, because damn, I didn't know niggas was out here fucking up like that. So God bless America.
But it's like they not even necessarily fucking up. It's like they know a lot of men in
not
marriages,
fucking up, but just not as memorable when it comes to stuff like that. Because like back in the day, the reason why it happened so much is because daddy done either gambled the house away before. Yeah. He done drunk the house up. Yeah. He done snorted or smoked the house up. So lost the mule. Right. Yeah. So that was a very common thing back in the day. Like, men, they down and they look. They not looked at as men. They still call boys. So
like, they know you have bills, but it's up for you to tell them how much the bills are. Right. Like, this month, the bill is X, Y, and Z.
Right.
This nigga done sold the car to buy rims for the van.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's like, stuff like that.
But that's not even husband material though. That's selfish.
But see, when you don't have those kind of conversations,
that's selfish. That's selfish. But it's impossible, because I don't need a conversation from you to tell you that you need to pay the bills. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. When you're dealing with a person,
regardless if I paid the bill
so think
off,
about
either way it goes, the
what
bill
if you
still
dealing
exists.
What if you're dealing with a guy who mama just done did everything for him for his whole life, so he don't feel like he don't know what the contribution
You're not
is.
living with me. Next question.
So that's what I'm saying. So when you're dealing with a person and y'all don't have that conversation about money, you going in, you're not knowing what their mindset about money is. Now, that's not to say, even bringing this up again, in the beginning, there were conversations that need to be had. The idea of how certain stuff should be paid and how much goes towards what. It was a little bit of a skew. Yeah. That was on my part and his. So we had to have those conversations. And I've never been in a relationship where we actually talked about money. So now I know it needs to be spoke on. Yeah. Or you're gonna be pissed the fuck off. Yep. And that's from either side, because it's me. I'm the one that's bad.
Right. But what I'm saying is that's the point of it. I paid the house off. Right. But you're still paying rent. So you're still paying the bills here, bro.
Still putting towards.
You're still putting towards something. I'm not taking the money and just because you're just bad with money. It ain't because you're just bad with money. It's just because I handle the bills in the house. And because I handle the bills in the house, you're giving me the money to make sure that I'm handling things accordingly, right?
Right. So you ain't got to worry about shit.
I don't even feel like in that video that's what happened. I feel like she already had the mortgage on the house before they met, type shit, and
it was hers.
She was already doing that shit. He had no idea. She came there and she probably just didn't say all of that.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like the display of it just made it look bad.
Come on. Like, in the adult world, non-disclosure is almost the same thing as a lie. Right. It's not as bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might be mad at when he first found out about the shit. But that's some shit you can actually.
But he's a man. The next question is going to be, well, where did the money go? Right. And then you'll be able to tell. But this is, but it's an honest marriage. It should matter.
That's why I said that's the point of talking about it. You get what I'm saying?
Like, as long as you have an answer when that. Listen, one thing about these niggas, man, they ain't playing by that motherfucking paper. You hear me? And if they feel used, I'm telling you, he gonna be mad. And for you not to have nowhere to have placed that money, he's gonna be pissed.
As a man, if Nini did that to me, I would not be mad. I would have been like, damn.
But you still would have asked the question.
Exactly. Right.
And if she didn't have nowhere where that money, where the money was going, you would have felt. You get what I'm saying?
That's why, we don't.
You have to tell me where it went.
That's what I'm saying. The little piece that we got just makes it look like it was on some.
Right. That's what I was just wanting to know.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I agree. If
I feel like the way that
if she didn't place the money in places that it needed to be placed, I believe he should be upset. Either way it go, he should be upset, but it shouldn't be a lingering anger.
So just in general, all three of y'all, how do y'all feel about that? Was she wrong or not? Milan?
I don't know.
No.
Cause I mean that's what I'm saying. Like when you go into the breakdown of it, no, it doesn't seem malicious. But the way that it was put, the way that we got it, it just looked like it was like, oh, I'm just
baby, it's a marriage. That's a simple misunderstanding, and I can feel better about later.
There's some rapper baby mama out there who don't know what the fuck is going on. She just there. She don't pay no bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's also very scary.
She does not know if there's
to
a
not know
mortgage
what your
or not
situation
know if
is.
there's rent.
Right.
That's why I'm asking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
I just feel like even with that being, I just couldn't. I just can't not know what's going on in my household.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't know.
Because if something go out of touch, all I can think about is my children. They step on my heels, and it's just like I have no room for failure.
In that position, ain't nothing really gonna go wrong.
Yeah,
because you already know mortgage is cheaper than rent.
Right, the house.
Mortgage is cheaper than rent, and if the house was already paid off, that means she only paying taxes,
right?
Which means the rest of it is just going to y'all lifestyle.
That's what I'm saying. So the reason why I said it is because like this man might have something that he interested in or that he want to do that he ain't been able to do because he been paying this or doing that or whatever. Not to say that
she paid for all the date nights,
right? Like
Okay, so has money ever been a problem in y'all relationship and past relationships?
Yes. And that's why I said this is the first relationship that I've been in.
Well, I have to be in one to experience.
You done been with some damn body.
I've never been in a relationship where
it hasn't got to that point, right?
Really? Yeah, you child, listen.
Yes.
And then I looked up, and I was that's why I said I was paying for fucking everything. It was always me. It was always my money. I mean, shoes. He going out of town. That was how I learned. I had no idea about what's that shit called. It's yellow and black. Western Union. I had no idea how that shit worked. I done sent the damn money wrong.
Met a nigga.
Girl, for real.
I ever sent a Western Union some money to was a nigga.
Out of town. Oh, I'm going to see my dad.
I've never sent a Western Union.
Girl, I sent it the wrong way.
It's cash out.
When I was on tour, boy, I was kicking that shit. Hey, man, you finna send this shit. And I'm finna buy some shoes. I'm finna. But see, hey, disclaimer, it was never. I wasn't with Nini at the time. But
you listen.
I was on tour, man,
no, I'm joking.
I just met this motherfucker in Texas.
At the time, if he had asked me, I would have. Child, I done took care of some terrible niggas. I mean, and I sent. That's what I sent it wrong. I sent it. I think it's a way that you're supposed to. You can send it same day, or you can have it show up the next day. And this nigga got mad.
Got to be same
exactly. I didn't know that, so I go up there and I send this. I send this nigga like 200. I was dancing at the time. So this nigga $200 without thinking. It didn't go there for the same day. It showed up next day. So he called me. I done sent this nigga $200. Now he broke. He told me he broke. He ain't got no money. You stupid bitch. You sent it. It's gonna show up next day. It's not showing up the same day. What the fuck? I told your stupid ass. Blah blah blah. And I'm on the phone crying like I'm sorry. And girl, I'm like that was me. Crying. I'm sorry that I sent you my money wrong.
I would have been there with you trying to figure out how to get my money back.
Girl, so you see what I'm saying?
Now you broke bitch. Now you's a broke bitch. I'm a stupid bitch. You's a broke bitch. So, I found a way to get my money back.
Girl, I'm in the car, girl, on my way to gospel music rehearsal, crying. They're like, "What's wrong, Sister Dolly?" I'm like, "I'm over here dealing with this thug. This miscreant is breaking my heart." But girl, I mean, it was always me, even with baby dad. Oh, can you buy me this outfit? What about these shoes? Are we going out to eat? Can you do? Can you buy? Can you? It literally, most of my relationships, I was the one who was paying for everything. So when I finally got in a relationship, well, no, you ain't got to pay for everything. I got this. I got that. I'm gonna take care of this. Or being with somebody who I can at least go in on some shit with. Like that's why I say I don't see anything wrong with being in a relationship with a man going 50-50. Now, if you feel like a man is supposed to take care of all the bills in your household, that's how it works for y'all, then hey, that's fine. That's y'all set up. But me, I can't just sit back and not do nothing. Why? Because I don't ever want that to be the day. Right. Because I don't ever want the day to come where I don't have a say-so on shit because I'm not paying nothing.
Right.
That's not happening. The whole
argument is, majority of the time when people talking about that, they want to just focus on the times that, if we don't have 50-50, well, like, come on, we fucking adults. If you don't got it, I got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or we gonna figure it out.
Or we gonna get it together.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody.
And I expect that same energy from you in return.
Yeah.
Period.
That's why I hate when folks say that shit. It's just like,
Period.
If it don't got, we just.
Because it just make you think like, damn, is this not the motherfucker that you dating or that you love?
Well, I guess we're gonna move back in with our parents. Like, no.
Child, let me tell y'all, transparency moment. That shit happened one time, and when I tell you, I got the gathering of a lifetime. I mean, gathered up real smooth. Like, no, we finna hustle, we finna get this shit together, and we finna take care of some shit. Period. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I never had anybody who was like on me about anything. I've always been the one to have to, okay, well, come on, let's, and I feel like that's probably why I be getting a little lackadaisical in some situations. But
because you know he got it at the end of the day.
I mean, not necessarily know that he got it at the end of the day, but it's like I've never been able to relax. I've always been on 10 about shit.
Yeah.
So it's like when you have somebody who is just that detail oriented about how they pay things, how they go about things, what we paying, how we, because y'all know everybody ain't getting no money this month. Understand? Some of y'all gonna have to wait. But it's a way to do that shit where you ain't finna be worried about like this whole pandemic. We didn't do none of that. We not paying shit.
It's coming back.
We not doing none of that. Put it off till later. And I mean calls back to back, blowing his email up, my phone too. Oh, y'all don't have to necessarily make this payment right now. You can put no. Because when I'm ready to put my toes up, when we finally can, I want to be able to do that comfortably. I don't want to owe nobody nothing. And then you look up, the program ended, and now all y'all motherfuckers owe thousands of dollars, and you don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. Right. Ain't no more stimulus, unemployment. So it's like, what are you gonna do at this point? So I can't just sit back and not. But I am thankful to have somebody who I know is going to take care of business regardless if I don't have it. Right. But I ain't never just gonna be sitting on and just be like, oh no, I'm not.
You got it, baby.
No, we not doing that because I know how that shit feels.
Yeah.
That's why I got so upset about that conversation because it's like, child, I don't know what type of women y'all used to dealing with, but I don't hang with bums. Nobody in my circle
and crawl to the top. I'm talking about. I be on the phone crying.
Like, what are you talking about?
Like, I be like, bro,
I would be typing up this shit through my tears to get this money, but I'm not like, no, you're not dealing with no broke, no bum bitches. So don't come at me like that. I didn't like that. That's why I responded to that the way I did. I was like, no,
I don't know what that is.
It's not even giving bomb energy. What are you talking about?
It's giving bomb energy.
Just in general. But damn. Should we say that when it jump to the viewer question?
Go ahead.
Because we ain't got time.
I feel like we do.
Okay, real quick. Well, because I really don't know what I would say, but if you met your 18-year-old self and can only say 3 words, what would you say to yourself? Man, what you got for yourself at 18?
Just don't stop. Don't stop.
Oh, come on.
But I ain't even talking about like that. But
no, I'm talking about Milan over here with the
counting the words.
I got ADHD. I'm sorry.
No, you did good. You hit the 3.
Sorry. What was it, 4?
No, you did. Just don't stop. That's 3.
Oh.
Milan.
Invent TikTok.
Girl.
TikTok is 1 word.
Invent TikTok.
TikTok is 3 words. It's TikTok.
TikTok is 3 words.
Not
It's 2 words. It's 2 separate. It's separate. It's not TikTok together.
Yeah, she said TikTok. Period.
Invent TikTok at 18 for sure. Wait till Vine die, and literally a year after I'm coming out with it.
Period.
Or beat Vine.
I know. Help Milan. Whatever happened to Vine?
It died.
It just died when TikTok hit.
Girl, because when you see,
Instagram
you know,
got them stories.
hello.
Yeah,
not even that. It's just not even on the shit.
The level
anymore.
of TikTok.
No,
And
it's
then you
literally
couldn't
not
do
on
no
the.
editing.
No, see,
or nothing. It
an
was
app
just-
can't die until it's not on the store anymore,
Right.
which like never happened. Vine is not an app anymore. There is no
There's no more
business.
Vine.
There's no LLC.
Nobody was on
There's
it no
no. They had to stop.
Why?
The whole shit just like the company.
I thought
went
they
under.
got bought out.
No, the company went under, I believe.
Mm.
We'll fact check it, but I believe the company went under, and it's just they
I just
had
thought
to
it
stop.
because nobody was really using it no more for real.
Nah, everybody was still using it. Everybody was on it the day it went off, and they made vines that'll never that nobody will ever see anymore. And they're literally just you'll never see them. It just died. Certain like video games, they do that same shit too. Like that's the meaning of an app dying. That shit's dead.
What's your 3?
RIP. No, what's your 3?
My 3. At 18.
If I would have met you, it would have been Don't Stop Dancing.
Girl, hello.
We going to the BET Awards, we going to the MTV Awards, we going to the VMAs, we going to be at the Grammys. Fuck Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm telling you, I was like, if I had known Milan back in my heyday, baby, we would have hit it big.
Yeah.
No, my 3 is leave Anthony alone. Period. That's for the world. Leave Anthony alone. Oh Lord! Stop looking at my lemonade.
I just hurt my leg.
Period. What's your 3?
You have purpose.
Ooh.
Like, had I known, like, all the shit I'm equipped with, like, I was very talented and equipped with a lot of shit, but
Period.
I didn't know I was equipped with all of it until I, like, sit back and be like, damn, like, I let all that talent, all that
Girl,
purpose.
tell me
like,
about it.
I mean, it ain't went to waste now.
Just wish we had tapped into
I
this shit a
just
little
wish I would have tapped
sooner.
into it then. I would have took off. Like, I would have been.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would have been
That's
elsewhere.
why I said, one motherfucker see me over there jiggling my wiggles. They be like, oh, what else you do? Well, I can do contemporary, jazz, ballet. I'm an actress, voiceovers, all the type of shit.
I do hair.
I'm like, child, I dibble and dabble in a little something, but
She don't want to do hair so bad. It's just like,
It's
girl.
aggravating. It's
it
time
is, and
consuming.
it's, girl, your hands and your
hands,
back,
if you don't
and
do it all
then
the time, then
bitches
you
be
stand
trying
up,
to, you seen
then
that
you
lady
trying to rock back and
tried to
forth while you
rob
do it
that
to make
damn
it
girl.
easier.
It was so
Cares?
much.
You work for yourself.
Oh my God, Milan.
You get to control your clients. How many you take a week?
But if you don't enjoy doing it, why do it?
For the money, you don't enjoy your job that you at now. Might
Yeah,
as
but
well.
that's-
Well,
this-
you
this-
learn how to damn braid.
Yeah.
No, you.
I don't know. I'm just not in the business of doing stuff I don't enjoy.
No, the way my fingers and shit.
We
be hurting,
already do that though. Going to your 9 to 5 is already doing that. So it's
It
like,
is.
what's the difference?
It is, but I
But
don't.
at least you have more of a say so. You could do 2 clients a day, $1,000 off some knotless braids. Cut it out. Hell, 1 client, $500 in the day. By the end of the week, you already up 2K. F that job.
Number one,
Just because you
don't-
can do it don't
I
mean
don't-
I don't
that
know. Stuff like
too.
that.
But I'm not. I have finger waving curls, press. I don't know how to do all that stuff. I can barely do my hair. You know how long it took for me to braid my hair? Like, no, it's not the same. And I'm not. I was
trained for these
girl. I
jobs.
was just about to
We train for
expose
these
some shit.
jobs. We gotta go to that 4-week training.
I
for
was
these
just
damn
about to
jobs.
expose some shit, but I ain't gonna do it because I ain't finna have y'all out here looking like homegirl. Tell you I can braid and I look like I put your ponytail on with my ass. No, man. No damn. But I see the ambition. No, I have just enough strength to twist fat head number 1, do little head number 2, and mini fat head 3 back there. And with my son here, that's another one that I gotta do, when I'm allowed. But anyway.
Good question.
So, our real question on today is interesting. One of our friends said that she recently went on a trip. First of all, I'm trying to figure out how y'all going on all these trips, and the world is dying, but do you? So they go on a trip, and they having a good time. Everybody drinking, laughing, smoking, chilling, being themselves. one of the young ladies, she said, pulls her to the side and tells her that she feels like her and her mate are headed towards a divorce. They don't really touch, talk. They're not intimate. They're just not there. There's just nothing. So come to find out, after everybody, done went to bed, do their thing, and everybody done tapped out, she said she went to go downstairs to do something. She didn't elaborate. She said she went down the steps and she heard something and she went to go check on it, and come to find out that the lady's husband, who she said she felt like she was leading towards a divorce, and another guy who was on the retreat with them were engaging in sexual activities. So she said,
are they in like Airbnb or something?
I guess it was like a little. They would like
That's
a little
bold as fuck.
Very much so, honey. So it's like she was like, what do I do with this information? Do I tell my friend that I saw that, or do I just let it run its course? Because she said they finna end up leaving each other anyway.
I'm gonna mind my business.
Me on that one, that's not for me. That's not my place.
I'm
because
not
number
tell
one,
my friend our friend sleeping with her husband in the middle. Y'all gonna have to figure that one out, man.
Number one, I don't really feel like that's a secret. I felt like normally
that's
when
known. I mean, for y'all to do it so close in the same house of both of y'all significant others, like you guys are literally like.
So you think she was just trying to like warn her friend, like, bitch, you might see something. Just letting you know, me and this nigga not all that cool.
No, because if she wanted to say that I'm sleeping with Sarah Jane's husband, she would have said I'm sleeping with Sarah Jane's husband. What she stated was me and my husband are getting a divorce. That means Sarah Jane don't think her and her husband finna split up. Her husband just the dog ass nigga that want to sleep with Becky. That's all that is.
These names are not.
We don't know who we're talking about anyway. I can name them whatever we want to.
I'm
we
just
do
saying,
not disclose names.
Somebody sent back, Sarah Jane? I told you.
I'm just saying,
I fucking told you.
But I'm just saying because clearly, like, I just would like to know, like, be a fly on the wall in some of these conversations. Like, so where's this man's wife at the time of him sleeping with this other man's wife?
She said everybody was, like, ducked off. They were either asleep or they was in their room.
But y'all didn't even think to leave the Airbnb.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't. That's why I say so. It's not giving. It's a secret. It's not giving. Oh, it's a shocker. I think somebody, even if her and the other homegirl don't know, somebody knows.
So does the friend know that old girl saw them being intimate with one another?
No, she said how does she go about it? She hasn't said anything. She was like, I haven't had a conversation with them.
Like, I saw you sleeping with Sarah Jane's husband.
She hasn't said anything to anybody. She said she saw it and she
minded her
came
business.
right on up out of there. Like Shawty said when she saw it.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I say something to my friend. Now, bitch, what you doing with Sarah Jane, nigga?
So you would have said something to the dude?
To the friend.
The lady don't know.
I would have said something to my homegirl who's getting the divorce. Why are you sleeping with Sarah Jane's husband?
That's what I'm saying. The woman is not the one doing it. Your husband doing it. So why are you gonna talk to her?
I'm confused.
There are what, 2, maybe 6 couples that were there.
Right. So this couple is getting a divorce.
Right.
This couple, they're just there, and she's there as a couple, right?
Yeah. So she
I
there. She
asked
there.
the
She
girl
there.
who's getting the divorce. Why was you sleeping with her? What the hell, you and her husband?
So that's what I'm saying.
On,
so you would have said something to the man because the woman's not sleeping with anybody. She caught husband and husband with each other.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Y'all didn't know what I was saying?
No.
You didn't know what I was saying?
No. It seemed as though the wife in the relationship that was getting a divorce.
Because what? That's the first thing you should have led with.
Yeah, like you.
I made that very clear.
No, you didn't. This time we thought it was the wife who was getting the divorce was cheating with someone else's husband.
Oh no, baby, she caught the husbands together.
Oh, I'm telling my friend, bitch, y'all nigga like booty hole. He like to do it in the butt. He like his salad, sauce, treat, daddy. He ain't the only one.
I'm sorry I didn't explain that correctly.
Y'all nigga like to give dick and rides, bitch.
Okay, so listen, I'm sorry that I explained that correctly,
no.
but the friends are all on a
for colored girls.
Shit.
You were not Janet Jackson.
The
the
friends
fuck
were
out of me.
all on the trip. Everybody else
Man.
after the girl came up to the young lady and told her that she feels like
Jesus.
her and her husband are headed towards divorce. The husband's not touching her anymore, not dealing with her, they're not being
I need
intimate.
a tobacco break
So
after that one.
once she
Oh,
said that
Lord.
and the couples got ducked off, she said she came down the steps
Shit.
and saw her husband with another couple's husband, and they were being intimate.
Can we just end the episode?
What in that?
So, so what she said? So should she say something to her friend about it, or should she just leave it alone?
I can't even.
If y'all see my man taking it in the butt, call me. Tell me. Do not for color.
We would like to say this first and foremost, because I don't want no shit. We do not discriminate against anybody who is of
No, that's not the
homosexuality.
case,
That's
but
fine.
no.
But I'm just making it because you know motherfuckers don't try.
That's definitely.
We're not
the
saying
case.
that. But if your man if you and your man
So dangerous.
is manning,
That is dangerous.
girl,
That is
My neck itching.
dangerous. Like, it's so much you could be exposing me to with shit like that. Like, it's so much you could be. Oh my God, I'm telling.
I'm not. I feel me personally. That's why I said that's not for y'all to do that there. That's not a secret. Somebody knows. Somebody is
And
aware
then your
that y'all
wife
doing.
and your wife comfortable with y'all being downstairs together because y'all the bros. Y'all the bros. What y'all be doing at the dice game, bros? Tell us now. Oh, what
dead.
y'all be doing that to yo? We need to know now because
I'm
this
not.
some bullshit.
I'm not.
This some old bullshit, doll, and you motherfucking know it.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Debate Bay. Baby, do what God tell you. We thank you so much for
Girl, I meant what I said.
Thank you
Hell
so
no.
much for choosing Debate Bay and hanging with us while we talked all this shit. We're gonna go get Tiny
need
a
a
shot.
shot.
Clearly, she needs one. Milan wants to run. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Head doll in charge. Look at that for that. Tiny, Milan. She ain't even hot bothered today. We ain't even gonna put that energy out because it's too much going on. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We out.
Damn.
Put your fingers up.
Tyler Perry couldn't even made that storyline up for color girls, my sis. God damn it. God. Oh, we.
Oh my God.